That was goofy.
I forgot to share this to Mark. I can't even get him on my phone. Oh, here he goes. I was just going to send him the link. I'm back. We were having guys in the chat. If you've just joined us, say hello. Let us know that you're there.
Yeah, because
And if you're watching this on catch up, that's fine too. Because I haven't got my phone with me and I haven't shared this out. Hi, Lois. So, thank you, Lois. You're a star. So we'll give it a few minutes to see if anyone wants to join us on this cold Sunday evening. What's the weather? What's the weather doing there where you are, Eric?
It's snowing.
No!
Yep.
Is it snowing hard?
No, really lightly.
Is it cold, warm?
It's cold. It's about 26 degrees Fahrenheit, which, like I said, would be minus something 0 Celsius. So
we shouldn't moan about our cold over here.
Yeah, I know. I get teased a lot of times about, especially they keep saying I want to go to Scotland and England. And they go, so it's going to be too cold here for you. No, it's not. I'm colder than you guys.
Well, yeah, it's relatively warm, isn't it, compared to you? Well, tonight we are going to be linking our breathing exercises in with opening and closing of chakras. So it's been a few weeks since we was on. So we'll do a quick refresher with how is it we open our chakras and close our chakras. Now, it's very important to learn to open and close them. Opening isn't the issue. It's closing because, hi, Wayne.
Hey.
Because you can be out somewhere, anywhere. You could walk past somebody, all of a sudden, spirit are opening your chakras because they want you to give that person a message. You could be in a pub enjoying a meal somewhere, and it's a very old building that's got intelligent hauntings. Again, your chakras can be opened because they know that you can see them, hear them, feel them, want to talk to you. So that's another thing. You could be at work and somebody could just walk past you at work with spirit behind them wanting to give messages. And again, bing, your chakras are wide open. So the reason why we close our chakras as well is, hi Sarah, is one, so you can lead a normal life. If you don't close chakras and your chakras are open all the time, these things can come in and interfere with your normal everyday life. Even driving your car. As you're driving your car and you're trying to keep an eye on the road, you might see things, replays, that sort of thing. That spirit standing at the side of the road, spirit in the back of your car, spirit sitting in the seat next to you. And when that happens, that could be quite dangerous, and it could also cause accidents. Hi, Roger. Hope you're well. So opening and closing chakras are important to mediums. We need to learn when to switch it off. And with practice, you can do it very, very quickly, like within an instant. Opening chakras, again, with practice, you can do that within an instant. But it takes time. It takes practice. The more you practice, the better you will become at it. And we'll run through that quickly now. So tonight, the plan is we're going to start off with breathing. We are going to open chakras and ground. We are just going to have a quick run through of cleaning chakras. And then we're going to have a little chat and hopefully people in the chat will do this with us, and see how everybody feels. And then we're going to go through a rundown of closing chakras. Okay. Now, this takes visualization. It's very important. So if you can do it in a very quiet area where you won't be disturbed and your phone is put away, so you're not going to be disturbed on the phone. Because if you get disturbed, you might forget where you are and what you're doing. So, and if you can sit somewhere comfortably as well. And you also need a glass of water with you. This is important. Have you got water, Eric?
Hmm?
Have you got a glass of water?
No. You guys need your water?
Sure.
I got water.
Here's our water. So, as I mentioned before on previous shows, I would very, very much recommend that you keep a journal. And this is your journal, your little scrapbook, your thoughts, what you've learnt, how you experienced, what you did. I was just going through some of this journal with Eric off air in the studio before we came live. Now you'll see that these are all that's to do with my chakra learning. Also, here's one known as mystic marriage. So this is just the top 4 chakras. That's all you need. Hi, Bev. The top 4 chakras is all you need for mediumship, that sort of thing. So basic things,
Okay.
the top 4. So we're not going to concentrate on all 7. Those that know how to and are more advanced, if you want to open all 7, go ahead and do that. But we're going to concentrate on the top 4 because for these exercises, that's all you need. All meditations, connecting with spirit, receiving messages, that sort of thing. You only need the top 4. Any meditations you do, if you like them, you can remember them, write them down. So, yeah. So, and even any pieces of information that you find interesting, print it off or put them in here like a scrapbook. I did notice something in here that I'd stuck in there about visualization. So before we even start on this tonight, I just want to explain to you what this said about visualization. What is it? Do you know what visualization is, Eric?
I know that, well, you got to imagine in your mind something.
Yeah. So a visualization. Hi, Jamie.
William.
Hi, William. Visualization, I can't even pronounce that word, visualization, is a technique that is used for many exercises and meditations. A visualization is a picture that is created by your thoughts by using your imagination. Okay? You will see these images in your mind. It's very similar to daydreaming or fantasizing, if you like, and it is a very powerful technique. The difference between imagination and visualization is that you control the imagination, but you don't necessarily control the visualization. A higher power, God or spirit guide or whatever you believe in, guardian angels, they control particular visualizations.
Okay.
So we will need imagination and visualization to work in mediumship, okay, as a starting point. But for us tonight, we are just going to do imagination. Hi, Naomi. So we're gonna use imagination.
Okay.
So, as I said, normally you can choose a time or a place where you want to do it with no interruptions. If you want to, if you can fantasize, you can visualize. Exactly. Yes. So if you want to do this at a later time, when you're not going to be interrupted, or you want to do it tonight after the kids have gone to bed, or that sort of thing. You can always watch this on catch up and give it a go. But if you're giving it a go while you're on air with us tonight, I'm sure you're going to have some fun with this. You can also take the phone off the hook or hide your mobile, put it in another room, whatever, wherever you can't hear it so it doesn't disturb you, especially when you're learning. It's really important because you don't want to break that level of concentration while you're doing it. And if you do have a link with spirit and you're getting messages, once you stop to answer that phone, you could lose that link forever. So it's really not a good idea to have a phone near or around you. Play music if you want to, if it helps you relax more. But through breathing and controlled breathing, it should help your body to relax. I would not do this if you're having a bath, in case you become so relaxed that you fall asleep and slip under the water and then run the risk of drowning. It's okay if you do this laying down on a bed. But if you fall asleep, remember, if your chakras are open, you're wide open. So you will need to remember to close them. You will get interrupted sleep, weird and wonderful dreams. It might even make you feel ill. So my advice is don't do it when you're lying down on a bed. I know it's comfortable and you might be warm in there and feeling relaxed and what have you. But I wouldn't recommend it, especially in the early stages. I'm not a beginner, and I wouldn't do it in my bed, to be honest. But it's up to you. You can set up a diffuser or light a candle with essential oils, so you have the aroma. Light a joss stick if that's what you want to do. You could also turn the lights off in a room and do it in pitch black. Now, when you do that, and I would suggest if you get the opportunity, try it, because when you come back from a meditation, because we are going to get to a meditation, but when you come back from that, you can, that's what we're going to be doing.
Yep.
You can see spirit lights. Now, when people see spirit lights for the first time, they tend to freak out a little bit and it might put them off. But spirit lights is nothing bad. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to harm you. You will see them and then they'll be gone. They're more prominent when you do them in the dark for the first time, when you start seeing them. So if you do them in the dark, you should, after a period of time, if you don't see them straight away, you should start seeing them. Set up a pleasant environment as possible in which to do your energy work. So that's more advice that's given. So set up your space the way you want it to and how you want it to work, basically, I would say. Remember, important, do not cross your arms, legs or feet, as this blocks the flow of energy. That is important. And also, if you're receiving messages, if you're sitting like this, the person receiving the messages is like putting up a defense protection and blocking the flow of energy between, not that the reader, the person being read, needs to give out energy, because that's like reading chords. Whoever comes in to visit, they will be giving you the messages anyway. But when you're giving messages to someone, definitely don't do that, because it does block the flow. I can play testimony to that, because I was so scared for the first time on platform. I did exactly that, and then I went blank. So don't do that. Take some very deep breaths, which we will do before we start. Relax and then begin your visualization or imagination by saying a prayer to the higher power with love and light and love for guidance and protection. Now, it's all very well doing a prayer, and even in circle, when you sit in circle, it's all very well doing a prayer. But what if you don't believe in the same being? Different religions, for example. So be careful with your words, especially with other people, because you don't want to influence other people with, well, you have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in Jesus. You don't have to believe in anything that you don't want to. As long as you have a faith, you could believe in the greater alien being, if that's what you want to believe in, you know, and pray to your alien or your deity, or, you know, or to Mother Earth herself. As long as you have a faith in something, that will do, you know. So when I do prayers, and so not, depending on where I am, and so not to upset anyone, I will always refer to the greater energy, the master energy. I try not to use the word God too much, because somewhere will get upset.
Yeah.
In churches, I will always use the word God, and I will always refer to Jesus. So it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. You can do your own, make up your own prayers. Normally I go to my guide and I am giving a prayer for guidance, and he refers to the Great Spirit. So it's totally up to the individual how you want to do it. But for this example, I will refer to, no. It's just how you're doing your prayers. So you offer your prayer for protection, William. So it's do it in whatever way you want to do it. So I will lead a prayer tonight to get you going, and I will refer to the Great Spirit. Okay, and that way I'm hoping I've covered all my bases and nobody gets upset with that. We need you right now to, if you haven't already, this is your 2-minute warning. If you want to do this with us now tonight, go and get your glass of water.
Miles, not glass.
2-minute warning. It's very important to have a glass of water, because when you do energy work, and I'm sure William will tell you, that you can become very dry, very dehydrated very quickly, and you will need a glass of water to help calm all that down. They don't call this the elixir of life for nothing. You know, it's not vodka or anything like that. You can pretend it is if you want, but it is water, I promise you. So this is important stuff. Okay. Have you got any questions before we start?
Not me. No.
No? Okay. So we're going to start tonight by getting everyone relaxed and sitting in their chairs in a second. And we are going to do the breathing exercises. Okay. So remember, it's slowing the breathing, closing your eyes, being aware of how your body feels, any sensations, any tickles, anything that happens while we're doing this. Okay. And then after that, we'll go straight into chakra openings. Has anybody in the chat got any questions before we start at all?
I take that as a no.
We'll take that as a no. No is good. We do like no's. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no.
Bev says no. Good. Okay. So let's start. So sit in your chair. Sit upright if you can. Feet firmly on the ground. If you want to be relaxed, some people take their watches off.
Find the way you are.
Some people take their glasses off because you don't need them while you're doing this. But I'm going to leave mine on for now. Okay. And you will be closing your eyes. So all you need to do is just listen to my voice. And hopefully you'll be relaxed. Feet firmly on the floor. Your hands, palms up in your lap, not crossed.
Hold on, I gotta adjust. You still see me? Okay.
I can see you. So palms up in your lap. That's it. And just relax, just close your eyes and just listen to my voice. And let's see what happens. Okay. My computer just did something funny then, so hopefully you won't lose me. Okay. So breathe in through your nose. Big breath in, hold it for a moment, and breathe out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose, hold it for a moment, and breathe out through your mouth. Try and slow the breathing down. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for a moment. Now breathe out through your mouth. And again, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Do this on your own for a couple of minutes. Try and slow it down as much as you can. If any thoughts come to your mind at this stage, acknowledge it briefly and then send it away. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep breathing and just listen to my voice and let my voice guide you. This is the imagination part. I want you to imagine that you are looking down at your feet. Next to you, there is a pair of boots with magnetic bottoms. So the soles have magnets on them and the heels have magnets on them. I want you to visualize you placing your feet into these boots and either tying them up or zipping them up. Choice is yours. Keep breathing. These boots will help you ground, keep yourself grounded. The magnets work in conjunction with the earth and keep your feet planted firmly on the earth. Okay. Now, hopefully you have both of these boots on. We are going to move on to opening chakras. Be aware of any sensation that you're feeling. But now I want you to visualize your heart area. Keep breathing slowly through the nose. Hold it for a moment and then out through your mouth. In your chest, in the position where your heart is, you're going to imagine that you can see a bud, a very, very small bud that's pierced through your skin, through your clothing, doesn't hurt, it's a part of you, coming out into the ether. And as it grows, as it comes out, it becomes bigger and it opens into a beautiful flower. The colour of this flower on this occasion is white. Those that are more advanced, you can push this out and you can spin your chakra, or the chakras will spin automatically. But for this lesson, the flower will just open. We know that these chakras rotate and spin, but we're not going to focus on that. This flower will open. It will be beautiful. It could be a flower that you've never even seen before. Keep breathing. Those that have a difficulty in imagining a flower doing that, you could use a door. So it could be any kind of door that you like. A church door, your front door, a door in a house. But this door has a lock and a key. Turn the key, visualize somebody doing it on the inside of you and pushing this open outwards. And this door is the colour white. Okay. Next, we're going to move on to the throat. And you're going to repeat this process again. Breathe slowly as you're doing this. And with the outward breath, you can push this bud or this flower out from your throat and it will open. And again, on this occasion, the colour of the flower is white. If you prefer, open your door. And the door colour is white. Try not to put any colours on it unless you're more advanced and you're happy to put your chakra colours in, but at this occasion we'll just keep them all white. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to move on to the forehead, or the third eye chakra. Breathe in through your nose, deep breath in, and as you exhale, push that bud out through your skin or open your door on the exhale. And again, the colour will be white. Just make sure that that flower is fully open or your door is open wide. Next, we are going to open the crown chakra on top of your head. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, push that bud through the top of your head or open your door. And again, that flower or the door will be white. Now, just stay in that state. Keep breathing. Be aware of any sensations that you feel. Absolutely anything within your body, outside of your body. Do you hear anything? Do you feel anything? And while you are doing that, I'm just going to say a quick prayer of protection. Great Spirit, I ask that you give everybody protection either watching on catch up or doing this live with us tonight. Put your loving arms of love and protection around us. Allow anybody that wants to come through to show themselves. If not, the time is not right. We also respect that too, Great Spirit. We know that you will keep us free from harm and our guides free from harm as well as we work together on this spiritual journey. I say all of this and ask for your help in your name through love and light. Amen. Now, if you're happy to do so, you may open your eyes, come back to the room, sit forward and talk to me, Eric. What did you feel?
You. Yeah, it is you. It's my cat purring. And her super loud.
So, how did you find the breathing?
I love the breathing.
And people in the chat, how did you find the breathing? Was it easy? Did it come easy? Was it hard? Did you feel anything while you started breathing?
Cool.
Relaxed, would you? The more you the more you slowed it down, the more relaxed you became. And what about thoughts in your mind? Did outside thoughts come in and sort of disrupt that process?
No, I just imagined all the flowers opening wide open. You know, that's all I was concentrating on. And then I heard Sabrina snoring, or not snoring, but purring.
So when you went through and opened, like, did you put the boots on okay?
Yep.
Okay, so that pair of magnetic boots, as I call them, is a way of grounding. Some people don't like to see the roots coming out of their shins, so I say put a pair of boots on. And he's come to join us.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Hello, darling.
Oh yeah, sorry I'm late. I was actually watching the new Mission Impossible film.
That's fine. So we've just done the first breathing exercise. We've opened our chakras, and Eric's done this. So I'm now asking him questions, and people in the chat that did it with us. So bear with us on this, Mark. So Eric, so when you opened your chakras, did you find it easy? Have you done that before? Did you find it easy or hard?
No, I found it really easy.
Did you use a flower or did you just open a door?
Well, I used the flower, but then you started saying door, so I ended up being a door and then went back to a flower. So
okay, so whatever is easier for you. Some people find the flower difficult because coming out of your skin like this and then opening up, they don't like that feeling, so, or they don't like the thought of that. So always, if they can't do that, then just do a door.
Yeah.
And what's
Hey everybody.
exactly, William. So when you opened your chakras, did you find the heart one was okay to open? Did it come easy, or the throat?
Everyone that you mentioned was opened up right away. So
okay. And did you feel anything? Did you have any sensations?
Just like my feet were really heavy.
Okay, because you had the boots on.
Yeah.
What about did your body feel? Did your body feel any different?
Just relaxed.
Okay. Well, Mark, just to get you up to speed, we've put a breathing exercise in, we've put magnetic boots on, and we've just opened the top 4 chakras.
Okay.
So now I'm going to get Eric to just gently clean his chakras.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's a bit dirty.
Right, you need to put that vape down while you're open. Okay. So no smoking, no drinking of alcohol while you're doing this. You can do it after, but not during, because that could interfere with it. So I want you to sit back and relax again, and everybody in the chat, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. So now go back to the position, guys. We are now going to just quickly clean your chakras. So if you go back into your breathing mode, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Try and slow it down again. Please be aware of any sensations, or when you do this with me, if you see anything, make a mental note of it, and we'll talk about it when you come back. I want you to imagine a beam of great white light coming from the heavens. This is a pure light, a cleansing light, a healing light, coming straight down to your head, like through your house, through the roof, down into the room that you're sitting in, and to your crown chakra. So it is going to enter your body through that flower that is open, or through the door that is open on top of your head. You need to imagine and visualize this in your mind's eye. This white light coming in, hitting the flower, entering your body, and as it does, it's going to trickle down inside of you to your forehead. Oh no, let's put it, do it to your forehead. Actually, don't do it to your forehead. Pull it all the way down from chakra to chakra down to your heart. So pull it in, down to your forehead, down to your throat. See that beam of white light coming down to your throat, and then down to your heart, connecting all of your chakras. Can you see that, Eric? Okay, so when it hits your heart now keep breathing slowly. When it hits your heart, push it out through that chakra, so out through that flower. So the white light is coming into your head, trickling down, forehead, throat, heart, and you've pushed it out in front of you. And as you push it out, this white light is going out in front of you and disappearing into the ether. What colour is it? Do you notice anything strange? Do it again. I want you to visualize now it coming through your head, forehead, throat, and I want you to push it out through your throat. Again, do you notice any different colour? Is there any murkiness in it? Is it clean? Is it brilliant white light still? Keep breathing slowly in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now we're going to do the same for your third eye or your forehead. So pull the white light in through your crown and push it straight out through your third eye. Do you notice any different colours? Is it still white?
Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Now for your crown one. Now this one's a bit tricky. You're going to pull the white light in through your crown, but it's going to do a U-turn and go back out. Is that a different colour? Breathe as you're doing it. Pull it in when you breathe in and push it out on the outer breath. If you want to spend longer doing this with your chakras, you can. This just gives them a cleaning, if you like. But on this occasion, I'm going to bring you back just so we can have a quick chat about what you're seeing, what
3, 2, 1. You're back in the room.
You're back in the room, Eric. What happened?
He nodded off.
No. No, it was all white or clear, the white beam. So
You didn't see any sort of murky colours, like any shadow, any grey, black, or
dingier in the one that came through this way.
right?
Kind of like an off bright light.
Okay. So that one was a little bit sort of cloudy, if you like. But that's fine because we're just giving them a clean. Now, if you're using colours with your chakras, which is fine to do, when you pull the white light in and you push the white light out through your chakras, you might see a difference. I know when I've done mine, haven't done mine for a while, I see a murky grey colour coming out. Dirty cow I am.
This one, it was the white light, but it was bitty. It was like,
yeah,
not
bitty. Not bitty
no.
bitty.
When you see like a river with ice broken up on it and it's flowing.
Yeah.
Like that, but the bits were dark.
Yeah.
And then when I did it back out my crown one, it was like a dark purple.
Nice. So we've done quick breathing, we've opened chakras, we've cleaned chakras. Okay. So Eric, I got to ask you, did you feel anything within your body, outside of your body, while you was doing that?
Not really. I don't know. It's just really quiet.
Did you feel warm?
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you feeling heat anywhere? Any sensations in your body anywhere?
Yeah, I feel warm all over.
Clean ones.
Yeah.
Okay, while we're in this position, we're going to do some quick self-healing. We need to take advantage of this position that we're in now. So this is how you can heal yourself. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Go back into the position.
If he bends over and starts rubbing his ass, going, oh, that's the wrong position. All right.
That's the wrong position. Okay, so close your eyes.
Even the cat's doing it.
And take deep breaths. In through the nose. Hold it for a moment. And out through the mouth.
I'd laugh if the cat passes out and falls off the sofa.
The cat's picking up on his energy, on the energy that's changing around him. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it for a moment. And out through the mouth. The white light is still coming in through your crown. You're going to pull it through, down through your forehead, down to your throat, down to your heart. Pull it down lower to your abdomen. Lower. Pull it down lower. And then it will split and it will start running down each leg. Okay. So now pull that white light down to your knees, to your ankles, to your feet, to the extremities of your toes. Keep breathing, slow your breathing down, and your toes are beginning to fill up with white light. And as your toes fill with white light, it then starts filling your foot. Keep that breathing through your nose and out through your mouth. Your whole foot on both sides are now full of white light, and it's now starting to travel up your legs. Breathe in the white light, pull it down through your crown, and let it rise to reach your knees. Sometimes it will happen slowly. Sometimes it could happen fast, depending on how you've done this before. Pull in the white light. It's now going to fill to your hip level. Be aware of any sensations that you may feel while you're doing this. Keep breathing. Slow your breathing down. Just visualize or imagine this in your mind's eye. The white light now coming up to your abdomen level. Still rising. It's now past your belly button and rising towards your chest, filling your whole body up with white light. Once it gets to shoulder level, it's now going to start running down your arms. And it's going to run down to your elbows, your forearm, down to your hand. And there it will split into 5 and go down each finger, to each finger filling up the hand, the wrist, back up the arm, back to the elbow, back to your shoulders, and filling up your neck. It feels lovely, doesn't it? Does it feel warm?
Mm-hmm.
Feel your face now. Your face, your head, that area, your ears, everything with brilliant white light. Now, we need to seal this so it doesn't escape through tears or anything like that. So, imagine gold, silver, or bronze. You pick one, totally up to you. And you're going to seal your whole body, front, side, back, front. It's like you're going to dip yourself into this colour. And what this does is it seals the white light around your body. Just do that. Keep breathing in the white light. That will still get in. You won't stop it from getting in, but it will stop it from seeping out. Just spend a few minutes just sitting in this white light and enjoying the healing that this is giving you. Now, Eric, when you're ready, can you open your eyes and come back to us? People in the chat, if you're doing this, come back to us, open your eyes. Now, Eric, talk to me. What happened?
I was really warm in my feet, like in the top of them, and throughout my whole body.
Do you have any areas in your feet where you have difficulties or they're hurting right now? Is that why you felt it there more, do you think?
Well, I do have a fracture in my foot that's permanent, so.
Okay. How about you, Mark? Any questions?
Well, I'm missing one foot, so be rubber foot filled with light.
Yeah, just do it in your one foot.
It's very similar to a technique I used before breaking. It's very, very, but we just do we just do the cheetah, the one bit that we're going to use, and then you seal it, and then you can.
Right.
You know, very, very similar. It's very good. And then obviously I do the get rid of the bad stuff inside you. I do that technique that I said I'll do for you guys whenever you want. The waterfall technique. Everybody's
okay. So we have just opened our chakras, cleansed our chakras, and we've done some healing. self-healing to ourselves. Now, if you wanted to go along the healing, spiritual healing pathway, you need to be full of this white light, and then you'll be able to push that out through your hands and use it that way to give healing to other people, or use that energy force. We call it the white light, but it's the same thing, that energy force that would come out through your hands and then onto somebody that you wanted to give that healing to. Some people have this naturally, they have it naturally, and their hands will start burning when they're near someone and they feel that they have to, oh, I need to give you some healing tonight, or let me give you some healing, that sort of thing. But anyway, I digress.
She's getting a bit Marvin Gaye here, isn't she?
So
one thing I will say, just Eric, get rid of it before you go to bed tonight, because if you start giving it that, you're going to burn your dick off. So just be careful, all right?
Right, so now we are going to have to close our chakras. Like we've opened our chakras at the end of what we wanted to do, whether you do a ritual, whether you're doing mediumship, whether you're doing healing, whether you're going on a journey, doing some self-meditation, whatever it is you're doing, when you've done what you've done, you then need to close your chakras. Okay? This is the important bit. Don't stay with them open, because it can lead to no end of problems. But if you want to keep them open, that's up to you. But I would always advise that you close your chakras. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort of reverse a little bit of what we did to start with. So if you go back in the position, this is how we are going to close our chakras. Okay, so we are going to start with the top chakras. So start breathing, close your eyes, get into that relaxed state again. Slow your breathing down, in through the nose, hold it, out through the mouth. In through the nose, hold it, and out through the mouth. Imagine that flower on top of your head, wide open, is now going to start closing back into a bud, and as it does, pull it back down into your body. As the skin forms back over the top, imagine your finger just sealing it with the sign of a cross, pentagram, whatever it is that you believe in. Just visualize that sign just to seal it. If you're closing a door, imagine your inner arm, reaching out, grabbing the handle and pulling it back tightly shut. If you've used a key, lock it again and seal it with the sign of the cross, the pentagram, or whatever it is that you want to use according to your faith. For now, I'm just going to keep saying the sign of the cross, okay? Now, if you're ready, we're going to move to the throat. We're going to do exactly the same. So don't forget to incorporate this with your breathing. So when you breathe in and breathe out, start closing that bud again, or reach out and grab the handle and just pull that door shut. We're going to go down to the heart next and do exactly the same. Keep breathing slowly, in through the mouth, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keep breathing. And now to the feet. Your boots, you now need to take them off because you no longer need them. So unzip that zip or untie your laces. You may now step out of your magnetic boots. Keep breathing slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, I want you to visualize or imagine a huge bubble in front of you. It can be any color you wish, any color. And I want you to see your hand being stretched out in front of you to touch the bubble. And as you do, you will see that your fingers go inside and it doesn't burst. I want you to walk to that bubble and step inside of it. And you'll find yourself inside this bubble. You can breathe easily in this bubble. The bubble is all around you, underneath you, in front of you, and behind you. And as you move, the bubble will move with you. This is your bubble of protection. When you are happy that you are in this bubble now, you can do your own prayer of thanks, or I'll do a quick prayer of thanks now. Great Spirit, we thank you for allowing us to come together to do this exercise. We thank you for keeping us safe and free from harm. And we ask that you continue to protect us with your loving arms around us until we do this next time. Amen. And you may open your eyes. Right, Eric, talk.
What does it mean when the arm reaches out and slams the door shut?
Sorry?
What does it mean when your arm reaches out and slams the door shut really fast?
It means you could do it quickly.
Okay.
Yeah? That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
No, that's good.
How about the boots? Did they come off okay?
Yeah.
And what about the bubble?
The bubble is clear, like a regular bubble.
Okay. So these bubbles can be any colours, even black bubbles. They're fine too. Don't think you can't have brown bubbles, black bubbles, blue bubbles, these darker colours. They're equally as good as these bright ones or clear ones. Okay, so if anyone's got a black bubble in the chat, that's not a bad thing. So we have just done the breathing, opened the chakras, did some quick healing, and closed our chakras, ready to carry on with our normal everyday life. What do you guys think? Guys in the chat, what do you think? So I think in 2 weeks' time when we meet together again to do this again, I think we do a guided meditation and see what happens. So we're going to, each time we get together, we're going to add a little bit more to this. So you've got a week in between to practice.
Okay.
How's that?
It's fine. Can I have my vape now?
Yeah, you can have your vape now.
They've gone very quiet. They've all nodded off.
I know.
Let's go.
It's at this point you might want to have a drink of water, because normally, thank you, Bev, because normally at this point, because you've been working with different energies, you might want to have a quick slurp of something nice, wet and cold.
Yeah, I went right to door. Door's easier to imagine than flower, so.
Yeah. There's no right and there's no wrong. There's no right and there's no wrong. And until you learn the chakra colours, there's no point even worrying about what colour the heart chakra should be.
I won't
Hi,
even.
Azizbek. So it doesn't matter what colour your heart chakra should be, or your throat chakra, or your third eye. Just think white, 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 white.
Send it to me, mate.
Yeah, send it to me, Jamie, too.
Send it to me as well, Jamie.
The UFO one, not the dick pic, okay? We can send him that. He'll probably.
So
It keeps going up.
I wouldn't get caught up on the colours of the chakras or the frequencies in which they spin. You can research that yourself and do your own little research into it. No, just Mark. All right, sod you then.
All right.
But yeah, so this is the starting foundations to learning and meditate. Well, to meditate and mediumship and beyond, if you like. But it takes practice. Not everyone can do this straight away. I would, as I say, in your journal, I would
Hardest
make
part
notes.
for me was learning to open up and close. That took a long time. I still have problems with it.
So write it in your journal. Oh, it's from Uzbekistan. Oh, it's wonderful.
Welcome, Azabek.
Thank you for joining us. So learning to open up the chakras and closing it is important because you don't want to be interfered in your normal everyday life. So those that are just joining us just now, you can always watch this on catch up.
And that thing I do is kind of a bit like a cleansing. It's a bit like getting the light in and then pushing it out of each chakra, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to open your chakras because the way I do it does something else.
Okay. Well, chakra cleaning, we only, if you're feeling a bit stale or feel that you're having, it's taking longer to open a chakra than normal, it might be that it just needs a cleaning, or if you haven't done it in a while, it's like good housekeeping, like tidying the house. When it needs a hoover, get your hoover out or your broom and mop the floors, whatever. It's just as simple as that. You need to keep yourself clear and able to do what you need to do. So has anyone got any questions in the chat about opening, closing chakras? Have all gone quiet. Oh.
They're all nodded off. No, lot of them. Coast.
Where?
Oh, nobody's got any questions. So this is basically the foundation steps in any circle that you will sit in. So if you are part of a circle, they might have their sort of routines where they would all sit, have a quick chat, then they do a prayer, then they're opening their chakras. This is the starting point of any circle that you might join. I would recommend, if you want to take this further, joining a circle, a group, like-minded people, or talking to somebody that you may or may not know, that you can, if you have any questions about opening and closing, you can always message me. I haven't got a problem with that. You can find me on Facebook. My email is spookyviv@hotmail.com. If you want to ask me privately, that's fine too. But next time we get together, so not next weekend, but the weekend after, it's the day after the big event at the village church farm. We will be doing the next stage of meditation. So we'll see what happens then, Eric. Oh, my throat's going.
Uh-oh. Ghosty.
Can you say that? What is?
Hey, Ghosty. Hi.
So we've come to the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. Jamie, I'll give you a call a bit later. Please feel free, if you want to message me about any of this, you can. As I say, my email is spookyviv@hotmail.com, or you can message the page, or you can ask Mark. You can email Mark. He's available on the Dark Mirror page.
Dark Mirror Radio Show at yahoo.com.
There you go. Or you can message Eric.
I won't get an answer, but you can message me all you want.
We're all here to try and help where we can. But
Eric at scottmarty.com.
But anyway, the show. Somebody's ringing me now while I'm on here. I can hear it through my earbuds. We will be back, Mark, on Monday, tomorrow night at 9:30. Are
Oh
you
yeah,
on?
yeah. I'll be up at 9:30 tomorrow night with
And
more of the irreverent stuff that we come out with, and we try and keep swearing down a little bit.
Hopefully,
and
it'll be fine.
the three of us will be back together on Tuesday night on the Things Network, talking about paranormal authors. Is
Oh, I
the
can join you this
subject.
Tuesday if you want.
Cool.
Yes, please do so. And then on Wednesday, we will be, hopefully Dan will be back, and we will be talking about something or other. But we're not going to be having any more guests until next year now. So we will be getting back to do that more next year when Dan's,
Better.
yeah. So yeah, I hope you can join us on one of the shows. Please do, as I say, if you want to message us at any time, then please do so. But last words with Mark the Aliens guy.
Keep your eyes to the skies for a start, and if you do see anything, send it to me. But practice this at home. Practice it when you're relaxed. Don't do it when you've got any distractions or anything like that. Because I found myself with doing the martial side of it, it's learning to open up and close was one of the hardest things to learn, and you can't have any distractions. Even if you put some earbuds in and just put some like calming music on and do it, just the easiest way I found it was imagine a bit of latex, and you got the chrysanthemum, and you know what a chrysanthemum bud looks like. But looks like a huge nipple with lines on it. So it looks about that big. So imagine the chrysanthemum bud coming up through the latex and then opening, and then close it, and then pull it through again, and then put it back up. And just keep doing that until you get used to it. And then you can do it there, and then you can do it there, and you can do it there, and then you can do it just above your belly button, and then elsewhere. Just keep practicing. Just keep practicing.
Good advice, Mark. Right. We'll see you not next week on Sunday, but the weekend after on the 10th of December.
10th, yes.
Yes. Take care, everyone, and keep going, keep practicing. Don't give up at the first hurdle if you fail. Bye, everyone.